Hello everybody, this is Christy Carr and welcome to 2015. It's going to be such an amazing year. I'm so excited about it. So really, I want to welcome you to the first Wholesale-Traveler webinar for 2015. We're going to show you inside our private travel membership. And this is wholesale travel at its best. So we have about 30 slides or so, and I want to get on with it so you can get on with your evening, but I have some amazing things for you to see, and I'm so excited about our travel membership. You know, when I do these presentations and webinars, I research beforehand, and I surprise myself. I mean, so amazed at what there really is out there for our GRN members. It's absolutely incredible. There's nothing weird about it. It's very straightforward, very simple. In fact, Mike and I, we just booked a couple nights hotel rooms through Global Resorts Network for our Indian Wells trip. That's going to be in March to go down and see the Indian Wells tennis tournament. And it was amazing. We got $100 off each night. And I didn't even put it in this one tonight, but I will probably next week or so. So I can show you that. You know, our membership isn't just for full weeks. It's for single nights. It's for car rentals, it's for airfare, it's for, you know, everything. Theme tickets, things like that. It's pretty darn amazing. I absolutely love it. So let's get on here. So I'm going to adjust this camera just a tiny bit here. Okay, there we go. So what you're going to learn here tonight is you're going to learn how much does a week cost. And like I said just a minute ago, you can also get individual nights. That's in a different section. And that will probably I'll probably do another webinar on that. Where are these resorts? Isn't a timeshare or a VRBO better? And you're going to see how we compare to the 7 main online discount travel operators. You'll see how much money you will save by staying at our resorts. It's pretty phenomenal. I mean, it's just crazy amazing. So who am I? My name's Christy Carter, and I've been traveling for 30 plus years. Love to travel. My husband and I, we just got back from Costa Rica, and we spent 2 weeks there in December. It was absolutely fabulous. It was just one of the best trips ever. And we did stay at one of the places was a GRN resort, and it was lovely. Had a great time. But you know, in the past I didn't travel as much as I wanted to because it does cost a lot of money. My solution was capitalizing on our travel membership. And I've been a Global Resorts Network member for 5 years. I promote it, I believe in it, I use it, I love it. So, and I'm a straight shooting type of gal. I like high ticket items. For those of you who know me, you know I like nice things, and so I don't like to stay in, you know, 2-3 star type places. So I'm pretty picky. So you can trust that GRN has some great places. So this is just a little bit of showing you who I am and my husband. But this is in Kenya, Samburu, Africa. That was about 6 years ago. That was fabulous. Had a great time there. Acapulco, Mexico, on the beach. I love warm weather. I love the tropics. Dolphin adventures in Puerto Vallarta. It's so neat to be next to those animals. They're so beautiful. They're all one solid muscle. Their skin is like silk. It's so smooth and firm. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely lovely animals. So how much does a week cost? We're going to get right into this. I don't want to waste your time. I just want to have you be informed before you make a major decision. And it is making a major decision to become a travel member because you will be saving a lot of money, and it's something that the whole family can use. So our full weeks cost between $90 and $7.99 depending on the country and the star rating or the cruise line. And also those weeks also depend on the high season. Sometimes in the high season you're going to pay a little bit more, but still you're going to be way below what the average, you know, online operators are charging. The Dominican Republic has the $90 weeks, and the all-inclusive is optional. I'm going to show you some of that in just a little bit. But again, like the 5-star resorts at primetime high season are going to be towards the $800 bracket per week. That's still a pretty amazing deal. That's just a little bit over $100 per night for a 5-star, which is phenomenal. So where are these resorts? These resorts are right here. This is the back office, as we call it. of the world. It's the whole world. I mean, we're in 55 countries throughout the world, which is pretty darn awesome. It's phenomenal. So this is neat because I want to show you the back office real quick. This is all the member benefits. You go here and this is what comes up. This is search resorts, and what you do, you just toggle down to the country that you want to go to and click go, and you'll see what all the available resorts are and the prices, the bedrooms, the whether it's a bedroom, hotel, or studio, that type of thing. We have 2 bedrooms, we have 3 bedrooms. It's all upon our provider's availability, which is changing, constantly. So, if you see something, I suggest that you grab it because it might be gone. It is first come, first serve. But, I mean, overall, everything is pretty darn steady and awesome. So, do you want to see where you can vacation for pennies on the dollar? Of course you do. So tonight you're going to see how we can save thousands of dollars on your next family vacation. This private travel membership gives you access to over 5,000 resorts worldwide. That's a lot. That's a lot. And we're talking about the World Marks, the Wyndhams, the Hyatts. I mean, they're all in there. I've seen 4 Seasons in there. And, we've got them all. And it's pretty awesome. I love it. I mean, there's going to be places like Canada, England, Australia, United States, Europe, Asia, Africa, Hawaii, the Caribbean. We have one of our members who's now in the Mauritius, which is between Africa and Madagascar, which is awesome. And we're seeing lots of films and videos from him. He's having a time of his life. It's so neat. In fact, he just flew over to Thailand, where he's been also, where I'm sure he's utilizing these resorts. So here's an example. I wanted to show you this one. This is just awesome. This is the Wyndham Mauna Loa in Hawaii for 2 bedrooms for $698 per week. And this is November 28th, 2015 until December 5th, 2015. 2 bedrooms that hold 6 people. Okay, now I challenge you to go and Google this, or go to Kayak, go to any of those online discounters and try to find something better. It's pretty phenomenal. I really highly bet that you won't. In fact, I went to Expedia to see if I could get something there, and it was already sold out. And that's in like 11 months from now. So that was already sold out. Pretty amazing, huh? And then here's the comps of the 3 and 4 and 5-star resorts. As you can see, the Kona Coast Resort was somewhere, 3.5, 4-star. Same price was $349 per night. And we're talking about, in our travel membership, the Wyndham Mauna Loa for 2 nights, $698 for the whole week. You cannot get that anywhere else. It's phenomenal. So again, here is the comparison with Expedia to the Wyndham Mauna Loa in GRN. The average 1-bedroom price is $300 per night, and so you simply times 300 by 7, that's $2,100 per week. Now if you want 2 rooms, this is off Expedia, it's going to be 21 times 2 bedrooms, and that's going to be a total of $4,200 for 2 bedrooms per week. Now our GRN price is only $698 for 2 bedrooms for the whole week. That's a total savings of $3,500. That is totally nothing to sneeze at. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And it gets better than that. I went to another site, online travel discounter site, and it just wait and see. It's just pretty amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we're going to get into, we're going to compare these guys. We're going to compare GRN to the 7 top travel counters, and those are Expedia, Travavio, I think that's how it's pronounced, Travelocity, Hotels.com, Bookit.com, Kayak.com, TravelZoo.com, and I'm sure there's a lot more. But I've been seeing the commercials with the kind of the cute young baby boomer guy in the mornings during the women talk shows, and he comes on and he's kind of rough and rugged, and he's talking about all these 7 top travel discounters, and he is promoting Travaggio, and we're going to beat that one too. It's pretty amazing, but he is kind of cute to look at. So Kayak's price for the Wyndham Mauna Loa was, okay, I went right in there. I went right into kayak's price. The Wyndham price for via kayak is $2,422. That's huge for 2 bedrooms. This is next November 2015. Pretty darn amazing. So let's compare. So we beat their prices handsomely. Let's compare the Wyndham Mauna Loa to kayak's price of $2,422. GRN minus GRN, this is just how I do it, 2,422 minus GRN 698 equals a savings of $1,724. If you are a GRN member, you can be saving that today. And again, our hot weeks is where you can get the most value, and that's where our weeks are only between $99 and $398 per week, which nobody out there is doing. It's pretty amazing. So another question might come up is, isn't a timeshare or a VRBO better? A lot of people are doing VRBOs, and you know, that's great, and hey, I'm still open to that too if I just want to find something maybe GRN doesn't have a place there. However, people think that VRBO is like a discount thing. It's not. It's just regular retail prices, plus you have to deal with the owner. And I kind of like going to an entity because it gets a little bit, I don't know, it gets a little bit uncomfortable with owners sometimes, because you never know how they're going to be. You don't know how professional they're going to be. You don't know if they're going to take care of something that breaks down or whatever like that. So there's a lot of issues with VRBO, but I've have some friends who've done that and they've been really happy. So, you know, you just kind of take a little bit more of a chance doing that, but I'm not opposed to it either. Now timeshares, that's a whole different animal. With timeshares, the average cost just to buy in is usually between $5,000 and $30,000, give or take. You're only allowed with timeshares 1 or 2 weeks per year at the same place. Now, the Marriott and some of these other big conglomerates, they do allow you to go to other countries, to other states and things like that, which is awesome. That's really, really good. But you have to learn how those flex plans and points work. You have to really kind of think about it and make sure, and you have to call ahead. I mean, my gosh, I have some close friends and family members who are Marriott timeshare people, and they have to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and call a year in advance to secure a property. And that's really interesting because, you know, I'm sure they probably paid $30,000+ for that, and they can only go there 1 or 2 weeks a year. And you know, to me it just doesn't set right, and that's a lot of money to put out for something that is really hard to use. You go to the same place all the time, and you know, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not knocking it, I'm just telling it how it is. So you guys have to do what's best for you. And you know, a lot of people get into timeshares because they think that if they, you know, hold on to that property long enough, they're going to realize some gains in the property, realizing some nice monetary gains. However, you need to sit on these properties usually about 20 to 40 years. I have a friend who's done that and she's done okay. You know, so I mean, it's, if you have 30 years to wait or whatever, that's great, do it. But for the same price and a lot less, I mean, for $5,000, that's one of our membership costs, one-time fee. You could travel to 55 property or 55 countries, over 5,000 places throughout the world, 5 times every single year, and pay those discounted rates. Now, our entry fees into our memberships is only a one-time fee, so that's a pretty darn great price. I'm getting a lot of peas here, so excuse me, I'm going to take a little bit of water. So anyway, moving on. Now with timeshares, there's also hidden costs. Usually the average maintenance fee is between $800 to $5,000 per year, averaging around $1,500 per year. So make sure you read the fine print, or you might be paying for house cleaning, updating the interior or new construction, guests, sports fees, tennis courts, golf green, volleyball, etc. And you do have to pay yearly taxes and utility fees. So there's a lot of more fees, you know. Oh, and plus the taxes on your gain when and if you sell. There's the transfer, there's the recording fees and things like that. So it's, you know, it's something that you have to really think about. And I've never been a timeshare proponent, and these are one of the reasons why. So timeshare versus GRN. The timeshare cost for a one week usage at the same place is between 10 to 23 grand, and all the other costs. GRN cost for 1 week usage via a hot week is only $398, plus the entry fee to become a member. We have 2 levels. For the same price of $12,000, if you're to buy a timeshare in, say, Las Vegas, for just 1 week per year, you could be enjoying 20 weeks per year in vacations at over 5,000 resorts for the rest of your lives. Our memberships are 99 years long, and they are also transferable, willable, and sellable. So, or you can pay $5,000 for 5 weeks per year for deeply discounted rates for the rest of your life. So GRN has access to 20 weeks of vacations per year for a one-time fee of $11,995. And I equate GR as being a vehicle similar to Costco or Sam's Club price, or Sam's Club, because it allows you access to wholesale prices. However, those guys, they charge a yearly rate, and GRN does not. But I named my company Wholesale-Traveler.com because you have access to wholesale prices on your vacations. It's very simple and straightforward. So I'm going to show you a couple of the properties here, and how our membership works. Here's in Orlando. We have a lot of inventory. In Florida, a ton of inventory in Florida. We have 2 bedrooms, $699 per week, any time of the year. So you can go anytime, and it is first come, first serve, and there's a lot of inventory in Florida. It's a great place to take families on vacation, you know, or anything. It's just fabulous. So let's take an example here. This is the Grand Cypress, or the Cypress Grand Pointe Villas. Expedia was actually sold out. This is the one right down here, and a lot of the places that we have in our membership are sold out for some reason. I don't know why, but it's pretty interesting. So let's do a little comparison with Expedia. So both properties in GRN have 2 bedrooms for any week of the year, which is available for $699 for the whole week. Expedia has rooms available at the Cypress Palms for $156 per room per night. So at $156 times 7, that's $1,092 for 1 bedroom per week. For 2 bedrooms, you have to double that cost. That would be $2,184. So as a GRN member, you would only have to spend $699 for a 2 bedroom for a whole week. That is phenomenal. You would end up saving almost $1,500. I mean, what would you do with that extra $1,500? That's pretty darn amazing. That's awesome. I'm going to go back. We were comparing. Yeah, this one here. Here's that 156. You're probably wondering where that was, but that's 156, and this is in Wyndham. That's a good property. So it's pretty amazing the savings that you can see with GRN. And here we go. This is the best part. This is where you're really going to find deep discounts. And this is a thing in our membership called Hot Weeks. Hot Weeks or are $398 or less. And as you can see, this is the Hot Week icon here in our back office, and this works. You just toggle down right here, and starts with Acapulco, goes all the way from A to Z. And I kind of just took a little screenshot here right in the middle. This is California North, California South, Colorado. You can see there's studios. There's this is also in Arizona. There's studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms here in Colorado. So it's pretty darn nice. You can see the dates. They are date specific. And again, it's only, what this one was $395 in Durango, Colorado. Pretty amazing. $398 for a whole week in Pagosa Springs for a 2-bedroom in February. Fabulous. It's awesome. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. And this one came up a month ago, a little bit over a month ago. I had to show you this because of the location. I mean, this is Bluebeards Castle in the Virgin Islands. And I put some people in here for 2 weeks. They came to me to ask me about how this works and all that. So they became members, and I got them in here, and they put 2 weeks back to back of the hot weeks. I've actually known of some people also who go for 3 months into Mexico and put all the hot weeks back to back, so they stay at the same resort, probably in the same room, for 3 whole weeks. That's pretty darn nice. They're retired, and I don't know what they're doing, having a good time down there, but you know, the whole point is you can put your weeks back to back. It's awesome. I love it. So this was for November 2014 until November 9th, 2014 until November 16th. $390. This is a hotel room for 2 people. Bluebeards Castle Resort and Hilltop Villas. Pretty darn nice. I love that. It's awesome. So I just had to do a little comparison here. So with GRN, this was $398 November. Oh, there was another one too. That's what it was. There was $398 for November 1st until the 8th. Then we put that other one that you just saw, November 9th until the 16th, at $390, and that was a back-to-back value. So amazing. Oh, there is additional information sometimes, and you can find that right here. This is saying it's $6 per person per day, some sort of a surcharge tax or whatever. And that happens every once in a while in the Caribbean and in some other countries. But anyway, for 2 weeks, for 2 people, I mean, that would be, what, $168? That's not that big of a deal. For 2 weeks on St. John. This is on St. John in the Virgin Islands. You'd be staying there for 2 weeks, 2 people in a nice, beautiful hotel room for less than $1,000. That's pretty amazing. Absolutely awesome. So let's talk about VRBO, because I know a lot of people are using that, and that's great. That's really, it's very, very convenient. However, it doesn't always pan out price-wise. So at VRBO, we're going to look at the same area that these people, it's not the same exact resort, because we do resorts and not so much individual homes, although sometimes we do. But we were looking here to see, so we wanted to get a 1-bedroom, 1 bath for 2 people, and they had a 2-bedroom house with the rates of $1,450 between $1,450 and $2,980 for the whole week. That's the closest one we could find to compare with our GRN. So our dates would be on the shoulder season, so the price would be around $2,000 per week. There's no 1-bedrooms available, so that total cost would be approximately $4,000 if you went with the VRBO properties. And this is for 2 weeks. So the GRN price is $954 for 2 weeks, and you would be ending up saving $3,046 saving if you were a GRN member. I mean, that is more than half of the price of the 5-week membership. That is a quarter of the price of the 20-week per year membership. That's incredible. It's so worth it. I mean, you could save with 1 trip this much money. I mean, what would you do with that extra $3,000? By becoming a member, you would make that back with a trip like this, or a couple trips like this. That's incredible. It's awesome. And then be able to do this year after year after year. That's the whole point, guys. That's why I'm a member, and that's why I love it. It's awesome. So who can you bring? That's one of the questions we want to address. Well, you can bring anybody, as many people as you want, as a resort allows. So typically a 1-bedroom can hold up to 4 people. A 2-bedroom can hold up to 6 or even sometimes 8 people. When you get into a nice resort like this, you have, you know, a nice 1 or 2 bedrooms and then a couch or 2 that folds out into a nice bed. So you can, you know, bring in people that way. It's totally up to you. So here's some more examples. This is the Silver Lake Resort in Florida. It's a 2 bedrooms for $650 per week. And here's the dates. It's February 27th until March 6th. 2 bedrooms, 6 people. Here's one in Steamboat, Colorado, 2 bedrooms, $699 per week. This is February 14th until the 21st. $699, 2 bedrooms, 6 people. That's a nice little couples Valentine's Day getaway type thing. That would be a blast. How fun. And here's the Dominican Republic. Oh, this is where you really save a lot of money, is going to the DR, or Dominican Republic. This one's 2 bedrooms for $526 per week. And this is this is February 28th, 2015. That's next month, until March 7th for $526, 2 bedrooms, 6 people. Huge, 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 huge. Just so awesome. I love it. So all you do to book flights, car rentals, get theme tickets and stuff like that, you just go to our front member office, which is right here. And here is the travel center. This is where you can get individual hotels. You can also book your flights there. You can get your car rentals and all that good stuff. Here's the GRN newsletter, and again, these are date-specific resorts all over the world, and they are really, really highly discounted. Pretty amazing. We have a whole nother one on cruises, and we'll do a webinar on cruises pretty soon for 2015. And Hot Weeks. Hot Weeks we went over. They're between $99 and $398. And we also have short stays where you can stay at a place for just 3 nights. Not everybody wants to stay at a place for a whole week. 3 nights is good, and that's cool. So, and instant bookies is yet another whole webinar. This is where you're able to give the gift of a vacation to a family member or a friend, and it's pretty amazing. Oh, I love it. It's awesome. So when you go back in there, you just click on your interest. Here's the travel center, the hotels. Here's the flights, transportation. Here's auxiliary hotels or holidays, tours and attraction theme tickets and things like that. So you have everything right here. And that's one of the things I love about GRN, is that it's a one-stop shop. You don't have to go and hunt and peck and do all this stuff all over there, trying to find the best price, because you know you're going to get the best price. You don't have to spend your time or your money or your energy, because time is money, and we're all working hard to go looking for the best discounted prices, because they're right here. That's it. Pretty simple. Again, look at this one. Geez. This is January 31st until February 7th. That's coming up. This is 3 bedrooms, $699 per week. This is in New South Wales, and this is fabulous. This is the Holiday Club at Village Resort. Now there are some 3-star properties here, and this is a 3-star. Now 3 stars, the star system is kind of interesting. I've been to some 4 stars. They seem kind of a little tacky, but okay. And I've been to some 3 stars that seem pretty darn nice. So this one, it looks good, the photos look good, but what I do, because I'm really picky about my properties, I Google map my properties. I want to see if it's next to a road, and if it is, I'm going to go to another resort or request a room away from the road, because I'm a light sleeper. And also I want to see other photos from people that have taken photos. I want to see. So anyway, I go to Google Images and I bring up photos of those resorts just to make sure that it's exactly the way I want it. So that's how you can ensure or have a better knowledge about the possible resort you're going to choose. So here's another one. This is a neat one. This is the Banff Gate Mountain Resort. It's 2 bedrooms for $494 for the whole week. How sweet is that? It's awesome. This is March 21st until the 28th for $494. 2 bedrooms hold 6 people up in Banff. Oh my God, it's crazy. You can see Lake Louise over here in the back. That is amazing. Absolutely fabulous. So here is the DR, or Dominican Republic. What about going there for Valentine's Day? Why not? This one here is, this is where, oh my gosh, this is the $99 for a whole week one bedroom, fits 2 people, February 14th until February 21st, 2015. That's next month. Isn't that fabulous? Oh my gosh, you could do this next month, you guys. This is also the all-inclusive. Is optional. If you want to have it all-inclusive, it is $82 per night per person. Kids is 50% off that rate. But you don't have to do that. So, I mean, I think they have a restaurant there. You could probably go and buy your meals. And you could also go and shop for some food. It'd be neat to see some of the local cuisines that are available. And bring some, and also go to like the farmers markets and bring back some meat provisions and fix them right there at your own little house. I mean, I look at being a GRN member as having homes all over the world. I no longer am worried or concerned about getting a vacation home because I've got them all over the world, and I don't have to do a thing for them. I don't have to worry about taxes. I don't have to worry about renters. I don't have to worry about anything at all, and it's just so clean and so simple. I love it. It's fabulous. So can you see the value in this? I mean, this is pretty darn amazing. I mean, you can receive these savings each and every year for the rest of your life. I mean, look at this, staying in Orlando for $398 per week, then hop over to the Bahamas and stay for another $398 per week. That's what people are doing. I mean, this is unheard of in the travel industry, but we're able to do it. GRN has partnered up with their travel provider, who provides all these awesome properties. That travel provider has been in business for about 28 years, so that's pretty awesome. And very, you can really rest assured that you're going to be taken care of correctly and professionally. And I know that because I call them all the time. I mean, like I said, I just booked a place in Palm Springs for March because we're going down to the tennis tournament. Anyway, it's just pretty amazing. You can go pretty much anywhere here and for $398 and save thousands of dollars. It's phenomenal. So Global Resorts makes this possible for you and your family because you never have to pay retail. You can stay at 3, 4, and 5-star resorts. It's a lifetime membership that's transferable, willable, and sellable. You'll be able to take friends with you. You'll be able to give the gift of a vacation for a birthday, wedding, or Christmas present, or just because. And you can travel 52 weeks out of the year, meaning there's no blackout dates. It's whatever resorts are available in our membership, and a lot of them are available a lot. So, I mean, there's a lot of availability. It's awesome. And you can simply enjoy more vacations with your savings. I mean, you saw the examples of the Mauna Loa in Hawaii. You could save, $1,700, $3,000 and go on another vacation. Or give it to a child for a birthday or, college tuition. I mean, you can do something productive with that savings, which is amazing. It's awesome. So right now, today, there's about 60,000 Happy GRN members. And that number is growing each and every day. We're kind of like on the edge right now of it just like totally blowing up. I mean, there's going to be so many more members now because people are getting wise to this stuff. They're trying to, I'm trying to talk to people on a daily basis about GRN, and they're not quite sure because it's kind of new and it's not on television yet. But I want you guys to realize this value right now and get on board because it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So here's some photos from us. We just got back from Costa Rica a couple weeks ago. And here we are riding horses on the beach. I love horses. That's one of my favorite things to do. The funny thing about these horses is that there's no bit. The horses just kind of went wherever you told them to do it. They're really sweet, nice, gentle animals. Beautiful. Here's the pool at one of the resorts that we stayed at. Absolutely fabulous. It was a memorable, memorable trip. Awesome. So you guys, here's some more information. Give me a call. I'm going to be here in my office for the next half hour. My number here, my direct line to my cell phone is 925-303-5717. Or you can email me at christyacarter@gmail.com. I am, I work. This is what I do. I promote GRN. I also promote how to build businesses online. So if you want to talk about any of those things or anything about online marketing or whatever, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you because I love, actually I'm passionate about having people have their own monetary source and be able to do it online, because I think it's really important that people, you know, learn how to make money online, because jobs are kind of going by the wayside and things like that. But that's another issue. I'm really a happy Global Resorts Network member, and I want to see more and more people enjoy this beautiful membership. So sign up now, guys. Start traveling, start saving. Just go to my website here. It's grnvacationsnow.com, and you can start saving money on your next vacation, which I hope is really soon, because traveling is awesome. It's just so healthy for you in every way. So you can get out there and relax and enjoy your life and just see the world, because you know what? It's so neat to see other cultures. It makes you feel more relaxed and rejuvenated. I know when we got back from Costa Rica, I felt like a deep sense of peace and just joy. I just felt so good. And it stimulated my mind to see other cultures and to eat different food and to meet wonderful people from all over the world. So, you know, traveling also lets you reconnect with your loved one. Mike and I it was almost like a second honeymoon. It was lovely. Again, eating interesting and exciting new foods, seeing amazing animals, waterfalls, cities, and exploring oceans of the world. So it's a big world out there, guys. Get out there and see it and save a ton of money by being a Global Resorts Network member via me, Christy Carter, at Wholesale-Traveler.com. So with that, you guys, I'm going to end this webinar tonight, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and I'm very open to your questions or comments. Go ahead and leave anything you want on my website here at Wholesale-Traveler.com, or give me a call at 925-303-5717. Okay, you guys, happy traveling and happy New Year. Happy 2015. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.